Alright guys, welcome back with me with another YouTube video. In this video I'll take in about One Piece chapter 1045. Although maybe it's too late, but it doesn't hurt if I want to give some interesting information. But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. The battle between Luffy and Kaido begins again in the latest chapter in the One Piece series. However, what is different is that in the continuation of the fight, this time Luffy uses his newest power, Gear 5. In addition, we are also presented with various other interesting facts that have been hidden by Oda Sensei and are only presented now. For example, the fact about Luffy's devil fruit, whose real name is different from what we have known for the last 20 years. Then, we finally know that the world government is also after Luffy's devil fruit, because they know that Luffy's devil fruit is very extraordinary, which we can't see at this time when awakening. So, what happens in the next chapter? Kaido had said that Luffy was dead after he was hit by his Kanabo attack. However, it turns out that he is back with a new ability. Kaido himself was surprised by Luffy's new ability, and after analyzing his strength, Kaido himself concluded that Luffy's devil fruit was not an ordinary devil fruit. Kaido even admitted that he had never seen it before. Luffy is able to change his surroundings, and he also has the ability to transform. These two powers are the hallmarks of the Paramecia and Zoan-type devil fruit powers. Kaido himself is actually still confused about the devil fruit. Is Hito no Mi model Nika a new variant of the devil fruit? It is also possible that, like the Mochi no Mi, Nika's devil fruit is a special devil fruit. In this chapter, we are also introduced to some of the new abilities that are in Gear 5. After Luffy was previously able to turn his surroundings into rubber, Luffy has a new Gomu technique, the escape rocket. This technique is used by Luffy to escape from inside Kaido's body. Luffy will turn big inside Kaido's body, and then he will jump out of Kaido's mouth quickly. Another technique is Gomu no Gigot, where this technique is similar to the ability of San Juan Wolf, where Luffy's body actually turns into a giant. In fact, its size exceeds Kaido's body size. Lastly is Gomu no Tobi, where Luffy turns Kaido's body into a rope in a jump rope game. One interesting thing that emerges from Gear 5's abilities, if you pay attention, is how Oda Sensei presents the figure of Luffy with a funny character and full of laughter. And if you also noticed in the previous chapter, one of the funny things that Luffy presented in his Gear 5 was how his eyes always popped out when he was in pain or surprise. This is similar to what is presented in comics or cartoons. And it turns out that Kaido himself thinks so. Kaido thinks that Luffy's abilities are similar to comics, and what's interesting is how these abilities affect other characters as well. We can't see how Law, Tama, Chopper, Nami, and Kid are surprised by Luffy's change, and his eyes pop out like cartoon characters. Luffy's fighting style completely changes while using Gear 5. He actually uses his powers at will, and it's as if Luffy has no fighting patterns. This is also acknowledged by Kaido, where Luffy combines armament haki and conqueror haki, and turns into a terrible figure. However, the effect of this is that Luffy's body energy will be drained completely. What's interesting is that Luffy is shown to be exhausted and even almost killed. However, he then bounced back to his feet with the sound of a beating heart and the sound of the drums of freedom blaring. Luffy himself even said to make the freedom drum sound louder. And after that, Luffy got back up and recovered. Does that mean the power of Gear 5 comes from the drums of liberation? Gear 5 really presents something very extraordinary, which is practically never presented before in the One Piece story. Luffy really turned into something new, an almost invincible figure. It will be interesting to see if with Luffy's latest form he will be able to defeat Kaido.